What's up, YouTube? For today's video, with a full Weedle evolution team. So we've got Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill. We got the ability Swarm, Shedskin, Sniper, and Shield Dust. We also have Runaway, but, well, Runaway doesn't do anything in a battle, so I won't be including that one. This team was very, very difficult because, you know, half your team, well, at least half your team is Weedle and Kakuna, and they're not exactly the greatest Pokemon in the world. I've got 3 battles today with the Weedle evolution team, and I really hope you enjoy. Our first Pokemon we got here is going to be Whismur. This is a battle against Patrick Powell. And I've got my Weedle lead here. So Weedle only learns a couple of moves. We've got Bug Bite, String Shot, and Poison Sting. This one is a Focus Sash set. And I've got Shield Dust as the ability. We've got Max Health, and we've also got Max Attack here as well. Now, this Weedle is going to have its actually dropped by the Whismur, and I'm going to go for Bug Bite. Actually, no, this isn't a... This isn't a Focus Sash one. I believe this is a Choice Band set. Yeah, it's a Choice Band set. I'm getting mixed up with the other Weedle. So Whisper's going to go for a Disarming Voice. That's going to do 3 damage, and I'm going to keep spamming Bug Bite as hard as I can. So Whisper's going to keep going for Smoke Screen over and over again, dropping my Weedle's accuracy. Now, anyone out there, is Weedle your favorite Pokemon? Let me know in the comment section of the video. Is there anyone out there that's #1 Pokemon is Weedle? Let me know. I'm very, very curious as to if anyone exists in this world that loves Weedle. So we got this Protect Whisper just pretty much just trolling me at the moment with, you know, Protect and Smoke Screen. I'm going to keep going for Poison Sting here, and I'm going to try and get a Poison on Whisper. Now, Whisper's only other move it's got seems to have is Disarming Voice, so it doesn't have any, like, normal type moves at the moment, so I believe I can win this matchup here. So I'm going to keep missing my moves here, and the Whisper's going to keep going for Disarming Voice. I actually quite like Whisper's Shiny. Looks good. Now, obviously, I had to do these battles on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl as well, because Weedle doesn't appear, you know, anywhere else. So once again, my action is going to get dropped for like the 4th or 5th time or something like that. Now I'm going to try and get a Poison Sting KO, and I do manage to finally get one. So bye-bye, Whismur. Next Pokemon is going to be Whismur number 2 called ASMR. I get that because Whismur and ASMR. I see what's happening then. This is going to be a Super Sonic Whismur, and it's going to miss. Now it's going to go for an Uproar here. Uproar is not going to be very good for my Weedle, and that is going to take it out. So we've got 2 Whismurs so far. 2 Whismurs and a Weedle. Only on Pete Show. Next Pokemon here we're going to have is going to be Beedrill, and this is my special Beedrill. So I've got the moves Venoshock, Toxic Spikes, Giga Drain, and Endure, and I've got Patea Berry as the item. We're running Max Speed and Max Special Attack. Now, Beedrill's Special Attack is very, very bad, so I really needed that support there with the Patea Berry, and Swarm was the ability I ran as well. So swapping out the Beedrill there, I'm going to be using it later on with the you know, Venoshock. I want to get all those Pokemon poisoned, and I'm just going to throw my other Weedle right in here as a sacrifice. I actually managed to live that, which is pretty interesting. Whismur is going to calm down. So with that said, I've got Poison Sting, Bug Bite, and String Shot as well. So there was very, very few options for me to even do. Second Whismur is going to go for an Uproar, and that is going to be the end of my my Weedle. So both my Weedles are now fainted, which is, you know, very unfortunate because, you know, they were such useful Pokemon on this team. Next Pokemon is going to be Arcunia. I've got the, this is Choice Band as well. So once again with Weedle and Kakuna, they're not very good. They're not very good Pokemon because they don't have, like, a lot of moves, especially on BDSP. They're extremely limited. So I think these were the only 4 moves that I actually got. Whisper's going to go for an Uproar here. I've got Max Health, and I've also got Max Special Defense. Yeah, I've got Max Health, Max Special Defense. I don't know why I was running Special Defense on the Choice Band set, but I guess that's why I lived this, oh, I know. I was going to run an Everlight one, then I was like, wait, it's BDSP. So I've got Bug Bite, Poison Sting, Harden, and String Shot. So I just kept going for a Bug Bite here. They actually had a Rattled ability too, which was pretty cool. So next Pokemon to come in here is going to be my Kakuna number 2. Now, if you can see on this team, the best 2 Pokemon, really the only Pokemon that can actually do anything like major are the Beedrills, and the special Beedrill really needs the Toxic Spikes to do anything. So here comes another Uproar from the Whismur. I'm going to go for another Bug Bite, and that is going to be the end of Whismur number 2. There's still 4 more Pokemon left. Now, the next one to come out here is going to be Uwa, and that is going to be Loudred. So it's a Whismur Evo team. So 2 Whismurs, 2 Loudreds, and 2 Explouds, I believe. So we're going to get that Poison up, which is very good. Now I've got the options here of Bug Bite and Poison Sting. This was the Choice Band of Kakuna. So I had Max Health and Max Attack. And Shedskin has the ability as well, of course. Now we got a Hyper Voice here coming from the Exploud, not the Loudred, and that is going to take Kakuna out. It's not a very bulky Pokemon either, especially with no Everlights. It's very, very rough. Now I've got two options here. I've got my special Beedrill to bring back in and go for Venoshock, right? But then I was thinking to myself, well, I can go for Endure here. If I go for Endure, that'll put the Beedrill in Swarm range, and, you know, that'll power up the Bug-type moves. It won't power up my Venoshock, though, but I'll get another special attack boost, which will be fine. So it didn't even take me down to 1 health, of course, and Beedrill is going to get a Potato Berry boost, which is going to be very handy with Venoshock, right? I can see the Loudred also has Leptos, which is a bit of a pain there, so it's going to heal itself up. So I was like, okay, well, I should be able to take Loudred out in one shot. It's not. I don't think it's going to be very bulky there. Even if they're running max health, this should do like a good amount of damage here, right? I also only needed 1 layer of Toxic Spikes up too, but sometimes I try and get 2 up it and sort of help this team out a lot. So go for Venoshock there, and that is going to be the end of Uwa. So half the team is now down. Thank goodness, things are starting off very, very slowly right there. So next Pokemon is going to be Loudred, number 2 here. I can go for another Venoshock, and I was like, well, I should be able to, you know, take this one out, no worries as well. But let's see, it does have a little bit more health, and it might be a different EV spread. And actually, all of these look pretty nice as shiny Pokemon. I think I still like Whisper the most. Like, its green ears look really, really cool. So go for Venoshock, and Loudred just survives on the tiniest little bit of health there, and it's going to go for Fire Blast. That is the end of my Beedrill. All I've got left now is my very, very last Beedrill. Now, this Beedrill set is very, very good. It's got great sweeping potential, and I had to have a very, very good set on this team to actually, you know, look at the Pokemon I'm using, right? So my next Pokemon is going to be Beedrill. The Loudred actually fainted there, which is nice due to the toxic damage. So this is going to be my Sniper Beedrill. So on this set, we got the item as Scope Lens, because we want to get those critical hits right. Next Pokemon's going to be Exploud as well. So like, man, I don't know what I can do. I've got Fell Stinger, Focus Energy, Poison Jab, and Brick Break. I know that I can't one-shot this because it's going to be too bulky, so I'm going to have to be able to live Exploud's attack and go for Focus Energy. So now I've got a 100% crit rate, right? However, Exploud is going to go for a Boom Burst here, so this is going to be hitting me very hard, and Beedrill is going to get one shot there. Nothing I could have done in that matchup there. I could have gone for Brick Break, but I would have needed to get a critical hit, so it is what it is, people. Let's go into battle number 2 there. Whisper Team was pretty cool. Unfortunately, the Exploud just destroyed me. Next battle, this is against Super Bowser, and we have a Rattata lead here. So maybe Weedle can beat Rattata. So we're leading with the shiny Weedle at the moment, and this is, this is the choice, no, the Focus Sash, the Focus Sash, I'm getting these mixed up. So Rattata's going to go for a double edge here. I went for Bug Bite, and Bug Bite does pretty good damage to Rattata, almost taking out, very, very close. What I'm going to do here, I thought the Rattata will go for a double edge, so I swapped out my Weedle, and then I brought in my Kakuna. So I thought, well, I'll be able to tank this easy, and Rattata will take itself out with a Recall. That's what I was hoping anyway. However, Rattata is going to go for a Sucker Punch instead. That's going to fail, and now it's going to outspeed me and go for Endeavor. I'm like, oh, come on. Now I'm going to go for a Hardening. I tried to get these Hardens happening, and unfortunately, Rattata is going to be able to take me out with a double edge here. That was very much a shame. I thought it would go for a double edge again. So bye-bye, Kakuna. Bye-bye. Now, I've got another Weedle left, which I thought I could maybe just send in there for Rattata to faint. And we're going to go into Beedrill. I was like, let's go into that. I'll just go for Toxic Spikes, or maybe I should just take it out. However, Rattata is going to be swapping here, and the next Pokemon to come in here is going to be Venomoth. So Venomoth's a pretty good counter for this team too. Now, this team was completely and utterly walled by Ghost types. Poison types are very difficult as well. Ghost types, like, there was so many counters to this team. Really, when you look at it, I had my 2 Beedrills. That was the only Pokemon that actually did some decent amounts of damage there. I mean, the special one was only really okay. I just got KO'd by a Gust Venomoth then. Was really only okay once I got the Toxic Spikes up. Next Pokemon we're going to bring in is going to be Weedle. Weedle number 2. And Weedle number 2 is going to do something. Venomoth's got to swap out here. I was like, okay, that's a shame. I was actually thinking about going for a String Shot there. And Donphan is going to come in. So I went for String Shot to slow the Venomoth down. I thought maybe I could bring in my Beedrill later on and take that out. Make sure that I do outspeed that. Now, Donphan is going to be quite a difficult Pokemon as well. Go for Bug Bite, and it virtually does nothing. Now it's going to be a Giga Impact. A Giga Impact Donphan on my Weedle, but Weedle's got that Sash. It's got that leaf, it's got that Sash. So I can go for a couple more Bug Bites here. And, you know, actually, I went for Poison Sting. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to poison the Donphan. So I could get that poison damage. Because Bug Bite, really wasn't doing a lot of damage. So I went for 2 poison things there, and I got a poison on the second one, which is really cool. Donphan is going to go for a flail here, and that is going to take... Actually, that was a disrespect flail, because Donphan had lots and lots of health. Now, I've got my second... I was thinking, should I send my Beedrill now? I was like, nah, I won't faint this. Like, Donphan's got a lot of defense too, and I don't want to sack my second Beedrill. I don't want to sack any of my Beedrill. So I went into my second Cocoon there and went for the Bug Bite. Didn't do a lot of damage. It's going to go for Flail. Flail isn't going to do a lot here because Donphan's still got a fair bit of health. But it'll start to do a lot of health the more it actually has there. I was hoping to actually go for Giga Impact because I thought, I knew that I could live that. So I was thinking, hopefully go for Giga Impact, not Flail, and Flail, it's almost going to take Cocoon out. It's very, very close. So bye-bye Donphan. It is going to faint to the Toxic that was earlier on from my Weedle. That Poison Sting coming in clutch. Now, the next Pokemon is going to be Rattata. So we know that Rattata's got Sucker Punch and Double Edge. It's going to be going for a Double Edge here to take out Kakuna. It's actually going to be a double KO. Because Rattata didn't have a lot of health back from the, the early part of the battle against my Weedle. So bye-bye Rattata. Now, I've got 2 more Beedrill left, and I still have 4 more Pokemon to deal with, so this is not looking good. Next Pokemon is going to be Mew, and I'm not going to be amused here. So this is going to be my special Beedrill. Going for Venoshock, it virtually does nothing. There's not a lot I can really do here. Now, Mew is going to be a Metronome Mew. It's going to wiggle its little finger and go for Bullet Punch. So I'm like, okay, I've got a chance here. I just have to hope that Mew doesn't get anything virtually super effective. So going for Venoshock number 2 here on the Mew. It's about I reckon about a 5-hit KO around there. And now Mew is going to get Metronome, and they're going to get Sacred Fire. Come on. And that is the end of my Beedrill. This is not good. I can't have, any super effective moves. That's the thing about Beedrill. It's not bulky at all. It goes down to, virtually everything. So we're going to swap in our Beedrill. I was like, I need Mew to get, some worthless move this turn to see if I can get this sweep. Go. So go for Focus Energy, hoping no Psychic move, no Fire move. No flying move, no ground move, virtually everything. It's going to go for a Fury Attack, and Fury Attack, thank goodness, is going to actually miss there. Go for that Fell Stinger, and Mew is going to be fainting it. So that's going to give me a drastic rise in my attack, which is going to be a +3. And I've got 100% crit at the moment, which is going to be very, very good too. Now, we got Venomoth and 2 other Pokemon. Out comes Rhyhorn here. Now, Rhyhorn will be able to live that attack, but I do have Brick Break here. Brick Break is going to one-shot the Rhyhorn. I reckon that probably had, it would probably add Fissure or Earthquake or some trolley move like that. So bye-bye Rhyhorn. Next Pokemon we got here is going to be the Venomoth. Now, I've got nothing here that's even remotely, even super effective. I just went for Poison Jab. And since it was I had such a high amount of attack there with my boost and 100% crit and Sniper powering that up, that was enough to take out the Venomoth there. Last Pokemon is going to be the Mothim. I'm just going to go for Poison Jab again. That's the best move I can actually do here. And Mothim is not going to be living that one either. And that, my friends, is the end of the second battle. So Beedrill pretty much swept that entire team by itself. Well, almost most of the team. Let's get on to battle number 3 here. This is the battle against Cotmycin, and we have a very interesting team here as well. First Pokemon we got here is going to be Kecleon. So Kecleon versus my special Beedrill. So I thought this time I'll leave my Beedrill. I'll get the Toxic Spikes on the field. And, I might be able to use the Venoshock really, really powerfully later. So Kecleon's going to go for a trick here. And it's going to swap our items around. I got a Heart Scale. And they got my Potato Break. A Heart Scale Kecleon. Does that mean I could get a 5th move right now on the spot? I'll teach myself a move and have 5 moves. So setting up 2 layers of Toxic Spikes here. I've already been trolled with a trick Heart Skull set. And now I can't swap out because the Kecleon is going to go for Bind. Goody, now Beedrill can't do anything at the moment. I mean, I can attack Kecleon, but whether or not I'm going to be able to feint it is another thing. So go for Venoshock here on the Kecleon, and as I knew that Kecleon would be taking it fairly well. So now it's going to change into a Poison type due to color change. Great. And now it's going to go for Foul Play. Foul Play does a lot of damage because Beedrill's got a decent amount of attack there. And Bind, well, I'm probably going to last 1 more turn, right? So going for a final Venoshock here on the Kecleon, and I got rid of nearly half its health. So that was a pretty good performance right there. Kecleon is going to go for a second Foul Play, and that is the end of my second best Pokemon. Yeah, things are not looking good here at all. I mean, if you think I could throw 2 Weedles and 2 Kakunas at this Kecleon, I might be able to take it out. Let's see. So go for a Poison Sting here. Kecleon is going to go for a Bind. So my Weedle is now in a Bind. Really, this is another thing too. I actually wanted to use this thing with Mega Beedrill, but since I don't know whether we're ever going to get Mega Pokemon back again, I was like, I'm just going to do this team anyway, because I've been holding on to doing the Weedle team for a very, very long time. So I'm going to get a Potato Berry, and of course, Kecleon is going to get my Focus Sash there. So Kecleon is tricking those, those items away all the time. So now it's going to go for a Feint. Well, I'm going to Feint, and it doesn't do a lot of damage, of course. It's not a very powerful move, Feint. I just go for as many poison things as possible. I was hoping it would go for another move there, or something along those lines, right? So we got another Feint on my Weedle, and I can't do anything. Obviously I'm trapped in my bind, so I'm going to eat my Potato Berry here. I wish I could have made use of that Potato Berry, but I wasn't running a special Weedle there. Actually, Weedle doesn't even... I don't think Weedle gets any special moves outside of, like, Electro Web. But Electro Web isn't even in the game, or BDSP, so I couldn't have ever made use of that anyway. So bye-bye Weedle. Next Pokemon is going to be Kakuna. So like there's something's got to give here, right? Something has to give. So go for the Bug Bite here on the Kecleon. Good damage there, excellent damage. And Color Change is going to change it into a Bug type. So I'm just going to keep going for that over and over again. So now I'm going to get locked into the Bind again from the Bind. Tricking, switcherooing Kecleon here, and I just have to I got to take one Pokemon out, right? So I'm going to get roasted by the comment section. So go for another Bug Bite. Finally, Kecleon is going to Feint out. That literally took half the battle to take out a Trick Heart Scale. Kecleon. Next Pokemon is going to be Furret. It is poison, which is promising. It's going to go for a Swagger. It's going to miss. I was like, great, I can go for a Bug Bite right here. Bug Bite does excellent damage to Furret, so it's going to be a actually, if I am able to land another one here, it's going to do a lot. My opponent actually tried to fling TM69, but you can't fling TMs in this game like you can fling TRs and Sword and Shield. So the more you know. It's going to be going for a Swagger here on my Kecleon. I wish I had a Kecleon, my Kakuna, and I'm hoping I can get a Bug Bite off here and get through the scum. So I actually eventually got through the scum and got a Bug Bite off there on Furret, and it is going to Feint. So I've taken 2 Pokemon out now with a crit. I got a crit too. That mattered so much. Bye-bye Furret. It was real. Next Pokemon is going to be Butterfree. Wow, Butterfree is actually a really, really good counter on my team. Like, when you think about it, right? It's going to go for Flash. Butterfree is flashing me right now. Now, I can go for a Bug Bite here, boosted by Swagger. It'll do 2 damage instead of 1, but it misses. Now, the Butterfree's going to go for another Flashes. I wonder what sort of set this Butterfree is. Surely it doesn't just have Flash. Sure, it's got some other moves too. So they're trying to get some evasion going. Now, the Butterfree is going to be a Hyper Beam Butterfree set. So Hyper Beam Butterfree only on Peter's channel. Here comes the Hyper Beam, and Kakuna obviously is not going to be able to live that one. That's half my team gone now. So I've lost the Beedrill, I've lost the Weedle, and I've lost the Kakuna. So I've got my next Beedrill in here. Now, I don't want to try and set up on this just yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and soften up this Butterfree. So go for Poison Jab. A good amount of damage there. Good amount of damage. Now I'm going to swap it out, right? So I think I might go for Hyper Beam. It may even go for Flash too. So I'm going to go into my other Weedle. This is going to be like virtually a meat shield for this, this Butterfree. I'm going to make use of that Hyper Beam as well. That's what I'm thinking of. So Butterfree is going to go for a Flash here, hoping to try and drop the accuracy of my Beedrill, but, that's why I swapped it out for. Butterfree is going to go for 2 Flash here, so flashing the Weedle and hoping that I don't land any attacks here. So I went for a Bug Bite, it actually landed, and it actually did pretty good damage there for a Weedle versus a Butterfree. Now Butterfree is going to go for another Hyper Beam here on my Weedle. Now this Weedle, right, this Weedle has got a Focus Sash, and it's going to be able to live. Excellent live there, like absolutely incredible. So now I can go for a couple of Bug Bites here, hoping I can land both of them. So there's one. Quality damage. I'll put it below half health. So that, that's promising. Butterfree's on the recharge at the moment. I haven't seen what other moves it has, like attacking moves. Maybe it only has Hyper Beam. So my Weedle got attacked by a Hyper Beam on 1 health. So that's actually quite cruel. So bye-bye Weedle there. It's entirely, family tree is being just absolutely decimated. Next Pokemon is going to be my Beedrill. It's prime time to go for a Focus Energy and see if I can get this sweep going. So focusing my energy hard here, and now I can get those 100% crits. I'm pumped up, people. So I'm going to go for a Poison Jab here and get rid of this Flash Hyper Beam Butterfree only on Peter Channel, and that is going to be the end of that. Now, there's still 3 Pokemon left. And there's a Pokemon here that might be able to live my attacks. It may even be able to outspeed me as well, so I was a little bit worried. So we got Absol here. Now, I can go for a Fell Stinger and give myself a fat boost in attack. So, Absol, I'm going to be able to outspeed there running. I've got the Jolly Nature, and Absol clearly is going to go down in one shot there to a Fell Stinger crit. So, that's going to give me a +3 straight away. I'm assuming, maybe expecting the Absol to outspeed Beedrill. I don't know what Absol was going to do, though. Maybe it was any move would have probably wrecked me. So in comes Flygon. It's popping a Mud Slap here. I was like, oh, don't you dare. I was hoping that I could land my attack and get rid of the Flygon. So popping Fell Stinger there on the Flygon. Flygon goes down in one shot. That's one Flygon, if you know what I mean. So bye-bye Flygon. Now Beedrill has got +6 in attack. 100% crit. This thing is an absolute machine right now. Last Pokemon is Raichu, and we're going to write you a little love song right here. I could even use any move here. It's going to be a Thunder Shock Raichu. That is not going to be able to take out my Beedrill there. No Paralyze, no Scum. I can go for the Poison Jab, and Raichu is going to go down in one shot with a crit, which totally mattered. That, my friends, is the third and final battle with the Weedle Evolution team. This was a very difficult and frustrating tape to use, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.